Bonjour à tous, c'est First Baylor. Donc aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour le deuxième épisode où l'on incarne un vampire. Donc il s'est passé certaines choses, comme on a pu le constater dans l'épisode 1. Donc nous avons mordu notre sœur et donc nous nous sommes réfugiés ici car nous sommes chassés de chez nous. Donc on va continuer. Par contre je ne sais pas. Je suppose qu'il faut redescendre. Oula. Quelqu'un essaie de rentrer. Donc le corps a disparu déjà. Il y avait une femme ici.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
C'est fermé, monsieur. Ne rentrez pas.
Here's the leech. Here!
Un nouveau pouvoir.
My head's spinning.
Come out, you coward!
It's locked, all right.
Vite, vite, vite.
I cannot enter.
Ça aussi. Bon, on va devoir se battre. Les armes à gauche peuvent être utilisées en appuyant sur la touche triangle. Elles permettent des attaques spéciales et consomment de l'endurance. D'accord. Sinon, comment est-ce qu'on fait pour sortir?
I'm still in
d'accord.
Suffolk. I must reach the West End.
Die, vermin!
Go back home.
Ah, d'accord, c'est pas qu'on l'a mordu.
There's a strength I never knew I had.
Oh, this one stinks already.
Je me rappelle
Steady,
des touches.
boys! We've got one of them here.
This shouldn't be possible.
Pas grand chose. Caméra.
Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Un peu plus dur que les autres celui-ci.
My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore. My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. It's locked. I cannot enter. dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. It's locked.
Ah d'accord, on peut mordre des rats.
What will London have to say to me? I cannot enter. I've so many questions unanswered. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Aiguisez-vous.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
Donc faut suivre les traces de sang.
Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Vous avez trouvé un nouveau refuge, vous pouvez dépenser vos points d'expérience en dormant ou bien fabriquer des objets. On peut fabriquer des objets. Toujours rempli, d'accord. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut fabriquer Les établis vous permettent de fabriquer des traitements pour soigner les citoyens malades, des sérums pour booster votre métabolisme durant les combats, des améliorations d'armes et modules pour les personnaliser. D'accord. Donc là je suppose qu'on peut rien faire de toute façon. R2. Donc on peut les s'améliorer, mais il en manque des trucs. Donc qu'est-ce qu'on va mettre? Plus 100 de dégâts. Ça c'est bien ça. Augmente votre régénération de vie lorsque vous utilisez morsure au combat. Un bouclier de sang. Ah, on ne peut pas ça. Oui, d'accord. On a actuellement 210 expérience. Donc ça vaut 1000.
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant.
Inconnu, qualité du sang. Détail. Il y a des indices.
At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir.
It's locked.
Donc on peut leur
Good
parler.
evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Donc avez-vous vu quelqu'un entrer dans le pub? Qu'est-ce qui se passe ici?
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
D'accord.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Le chien des égouts.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
D'accord.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Et à lui, est-ce qu'on peut lui parler? Oui.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Donc, on va pas commencer par ça.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
Ok.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Aucun problème.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
Est-ce qu'on va lui
I
parler,
should just
elle.
run as far away from this place as I can. Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog. What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar. A turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
Bon, je
You
repose
don't
les mêmes
seem to have
questions, mais
much
c'est pour
business. Where is everybody?
savoir ce
Most
qu'elle dit
people are
aussi.
sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Il n'y a aucun autre client.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone's eavesdropping.
Please, sir. You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word with anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Menteux.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
Je ne sais pas quoi répondre.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Alors, on peut fouiller.
Would you be so kind as to leave the room?
Interroger les résidents.
I cannot enter.
Probably something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something. Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Donc c'est pas avec eux que je dois parler.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
I think you're hiding something from me.
Ah, il me
I
faut un
hide many
indice.
things from many people, sir. That's what my job's about.
Indice requis.
Goodbye,
D'accord.
Mr. Watts.
Donc on va chercher.
It's locked, all right.
Out of this bullshit mess.
On va aller voir dehors.
I will get to the bottom.
Les Britanniques travaillent ensemble, ingénieurs et ouvriers qualifiés. Engagez-vous dès maintenant comme bénévoles pour la fabrication de munitions de guerre. Aidez les hommes en front en leur fournissant de précieux stocks de munitions. Vos salaires n'en pâtiront pas. Engagez-vous à l'usine pour aider le front.
This intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city?
Ici. Votre armée a besoin de vous. Rejoignez-nous dès aujourd'hui. Vous voulez en savoir plus? Rendez-vous au bureau de recrutement le plus proche. Rejoignez la flotte britannique dès aujourd'hui. Vous voulez en savoir plus, rendez-vous au bureau d'enquête. Je ne sais pas du tout où je dois aller.
I cannot enter.
Les portes sont fermées, comme toujours. Ah,
There's no one in.
d'accord.
There is no one in sight.
C'est assez grand en plus. On peut même fouiller. Ah. Une page arrachée. Parce que je détourne le regard lorsqu'il se moque de ma couleur de peau, je me déteste. Parce que je pleure comme une petite fille quand ils m'insultent, je me déteste. Parce que je les insulte comme un garçon quand ils ne sont plus là, je me déteste. Parce que je hais mes parents, je me déteste. Parce que je souris aux clients qui m'appellent Sabrine navrante, je me déteste. Parce que je n'ai jamais trouvé le courage d'avouer à Tom ce que je ressens, je me déteste. Donc Tom, c'est celui qui tient le pub. Donc ça fait un indice, d'accord. Vous avez découvert un indice, celui-ci révèle un secret sur un citoyen. Donc, en tant que vampire, vous avez besoin de sang humain. D'accord. Donc Tom Watts. Enfin, il me semble que c'est celui-là. Sabrina dissimule ses vrais sentiments pour son patron. Ah, d'accord, d'accord. Et bon, on va aller voir ça. Je ne sais plus. Je dois sûrement suivre le petit Y de Vampyr. Ah non, c'est ici. Donc, c'est à lui que je dois parler.
What can I do for you?
Non, c'est pas lui.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Donc, Sabrina, où es-tu?
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. My God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
D'accord.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Tom. Voilà, d'accord.
You
On a
again.
l'indice.
What can I do for you?
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
William, just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah, like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. Can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Je lui ferai passer le mot. Au quai du Nord, c'est ça.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. What's this? Some sort of note.
Ah, mince. Donc on va essayer de regarder. Non, c'est pas ça. Tant pis.
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Ah, ça ne marche pas. Ah si. Appuyez sur les 3 pour repérer les ennemis aux alentours, afficher leur carte. D'accord. Résistance. Certains ennemis sont plus résistants à certains types de dégâts. Il existe 4 types de résistance. Physique, corps à corps, à distance, pouvoir, sang, ténèbres. D'accord. L'orange indique une résistance moyenne, le rouge indique une forte résistance. D'accord. Donc ça c'est forte résistance et sa distance. Je ne suis pas là. Ok. Il y en a un peu partout là. Équipez-vous d'une arme à distance puis appuyez sur triangle.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Par contre, comment est-ce qu'on fait? Ce n'est pas ça. Là, le pistolet. Bon. On va monter. Il y en a un là-bas.
It's locked, all right.
Best turn around if I were you.
Non, tu m'as pas vu.
Did you hear me?
Par contre, je ne sais vraiment pas comment on s'équipe du pistolet. Silencieux. Oula. J'ai plus d'endurance. Oh là 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 là.
You'll pay for that!
Oula. Ils sont deux.
Go back home, idiot!
Ah,
Leave,
j'ai vu.
spot it! Get them weapons right, it's dead! Over there! There's one of them vermin! Go back home, idiots!
Bon, sinon, suivre les traces. Ah. On est encore en bas. Suivre les traces. Non, c'est au-dessus. Nouvel objet. Ouf. Donc mettez sur pause si vous voulez lire. Donc là il y a du sang, je ne sais pas d'où je viens. c'est pas ici.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Il y a quelqu'un. Arme à deux mains. Équipez-vous d'une arme à deux mains et appuyez sur triangle. D'accord.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Où êtes-vous, monsieur?
This creature is bedeviled. I must
Oula.
put it down.
Un boss. Ouais. On peut se soigner. Je sais pas comment on fait. Non. Ne me tuez pas. C'est bien, j'appuie sur L1, mais... Ah, je peux le vendre. Ok. Donc ça c'est fait. Lui toujours en vie.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Bon. On a pas mal avancé. Donc on va récupérer ça et ensuite...
This poor creature can't be
Je
my
pense qu'on va
mate.
s'arrêter là.
Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Bon, eh bien je pense qu'on va se laisser là. Et je vous dis à très vite pour une nouvelle vidéo. Je vous laisse avec cette cinématique là, je suppose, c'est une cinématique. Et à très vite.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. I'm coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.